Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. I'm Corn, and I was working on fabric clusters for, to get things ready to film for Embellish with Us Wednesdays, and I had to stop in the middle of it and I was like, hold on here. When Donna, who is Donna Designs, has won a giveaway of mine, a hidden one, and normally when it's store-bought, when it's a store-bought giveaway, I don't make a card. I get a store-bought card and send that to say congratulations on your win and thank you for your interest in supporting my channel. But Donna is so supportive of hundreds of crafters here on YouTube that I wanted to make her card. We know that she loves butterflies and she loves flowers as well. So she did make a lovely comment on my Twinchies, and she's the reason I know about Twinchies. Because she has been entered in that collab and has done so many gorgeous Twinchies. Well, when she saw these, she just thought that the paper pad was just adorable, and their little die cuts were darling as well. And so I thought, oh, let me fix her card with one of the Twinchies. And it has fabric right here, and it has the two mini glittered butterflies, and it has a little goodie here, which one of the fabrics that she won has cupcakes on it. So I thought, oh, that's the one. So I started already, and then I thought, hold on, you might want to join and we can do it together. So let me put this down here, and hopefully you can still hear me well. I noticed on my last crafting and chatting in the craft room that, yes, oh boy, once I sat down, it was more difficult to hear me. Maybe if I raise my voice a little bit, that might be good. So let's try that. And in case you're wondering, I might get a question, what's your ring on the other hand? And that is a squirrel. I love my squirrels. Remember, I'm Team Squirrel and Handsome's Team Birds and a bunny. Those are my babies that hang out in my backyard. So let me get up one more time to make sure you're seeing. Yep, you get to see I'm not out of view. And so what I did already, this card base was already embossed, and I went over with the sponge sugar distress oxide and tried to highlight the embossing and then around it. And then I thought what might look nice is, remember my new paper that I got from Michael's? What was that, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? And 2 weeks ago, I think. And I thought maybe put that here, then the Twinchie here. Then I made a mama butterfly. I haven't glued it yet, with this punch. Remember Martha Stewart's butterfly punch, where you get the one that has a beautiful cutouts and then the solid one? And what I did with this is, let me see, with the body, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you can tell it in person, is I took a darker pink. This is an Ohuhu alcohol marker number 85, and went over the body several times. And like I said, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it's showing up here. I thought maybe we could put her here. Put that back. Put this little baby here. And I can show you this old punch. Oh boy, that's very reflective. This old punch that I got at a Goodwill like 3 or 4 years ago, and it was old to begin with, and it's still going. So I was happy to find it for, you know, it was like $1, something like that. So I thought maybe like so. And then, yes, I already told you, I apologize for this, but then I've only got 2 made, guys. I've only done this one and this one so far of my fabric clusters. But, you know, I'm tickled with so far. But I was sitting thinking, okay, how am I going to decorate, since I'm mailing this, not in regular mail, but I mean mailing it with her winnings. I like to decorate the envelope, and I thought, how am I going to decorate that? But guess what? Color-wise, look at that. Doesn't that go well? I thought, oh, baby, let's do that one, especially with this piece, you know? So, and this has, this cluster has, this lace is very nice lace that I've hoarded. This piece of eyelet is dyed with watered down acrylic paint that I did, and then that piece there. And yes, you'll see little threads and stuff, but that's what makes it fun, isn't it? But I thought maybe to place that here and maybe even put it on a paper base. So, and what do I want to say, repositional little glue dot, so that I can put, you know, for Donna here, and she can take that off and use it if she wants, you know? So I thought we'd do. But I have to do that, the envelope, later, because it takes so long, because I need to, I'm not sure if I'm going to sew it, if I'm going to, you know, you can put them together with buttons, you can put them together with a staple, some people do. And there's all sorts of ways that you can place them together. So I thought maybe we'd do these and see what we come up with. Do this one. See if we like what we came up with. Let's put it that way. I did all of this beforehand because when I'm just here thinking, what do I want to do? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? It just takes so long. Way too long. So, and the video ends up, you know, going on forever. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get my Fabri-Tac out because I just love using it, to be honest. That's my favorite glue. And since it's, you know, I don't go right to the edge because it definitely will squirt out of your corners. I learned that the hard way. And I think like so. The great thing about Fabri-Tac too is if you hold it up and it is not completely straight, it gives you a little bit of a time, not a whole lot, but a little bit of time to mess with it, to say, okay, that's it. And I usually like to roll these babies with my brayer. Okay. And then my favorite Fisker stickers for, scissors, for when you, oh, I already signed the back, for when you are cutting something that may have glue on it, because they are fantastic about telling glue to go away. Alrighty. Now, I've got the Distress Oxide on the edges. And I knew I had to cut this, so I wasn't sure if I was going to go ahead, but I think I will go ahead and ink them up. There might be enough in this dauber for us to do it, or it might not. A little bit more here. Okay. Remember, if you saw my video on the Twinchies, remember I said this reminds me of a picnic with the picnic tablecloth and the napkin and the goodie and the tea. Okay, right about there. Let me see if that's where I want it. Yep. Okay. Alrighty, and I do need to get my other glue out because I use art glitter glue for the other pieces here. But as you know, with art glitter glue, I don't think you have hardly any time if you decide, oh, wait a minute, that's not where I want it. It's like, well, too bad. You better know where you want that, baby. Ah! Uh-oh. There we go. We got it. We got it. And so my glue came out. Okay, something I normally do with my butterflies is I just hold that down for just a second. Make sure our wings are fine. I have my little story behind this one is these are the twins, little boy and little girl. And of course, she looks like Mama. He looks like Daddy. And then this is one of the older children, and she looks like Mama. And then this is one in the middle, and he looks like Dad and Mom combined. I love having stories behind anything I make, to be honest. But doesn't it look like the family is out at the picnic with the other family, human family, enjoying it? Oh, mercy. Okay, let's get this down. I love stories. Well, I just love stories. Do you all remember that TV show, The Storyteller, that John Hurd narrated? Oh, I love that. Handsome liked it too, actually. Let's have her going this way. She's come to get the kids because the twins are like, we're hungry, we're staying here. She's like, guys, it's time to go home. And then when she says, what are you all doing out this far anyway? And they say, Dad said we could. You all know that. Do you all have that sometime? That's at this house. Oh, with Toby growing up, if Mom said, honey, no, that's not a good idea. And Dad'd be like, yeah, you can. I was like, oh, great. I get to be the bad guy again. I was always the bad guy. Do we like this down here? Or do we want it? No. I like that better. Okay. Do you all have that too, where you're the one that's, no, stop that. Don't do that. And then dad or granddad is like, yeah, go ahead. It's all fine. It's good. Go on. And that is a simple card, but she is such a darling. I'm sure she will love the butterflies. So we've got 5 of them on there for her. And then on the back, we have this sticker, and I went ahead and drew the little antennae. That's from Maggie Holmes. And then I went and signed it, and then, like I said, then we'll do, or I'll do the, finish this cluster up, and that'll be her envelope. And I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.